Today there was a celebration marking 55 years of Friendship Park at the border. At the same time, the organization behind it is saying goodbye to its founding executive director.
Our Dominic Lavenier attended his retirement celebration this evening and has a look back at his legacy.
Friendships can start with a simple question.
Hey Jim, how you doing?
That question produced countless friendships for John Fanestil over the years.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
And he doesn't just practice friendship. He's spent decades fighting for it.
When he gets an idea, an important idea, he will just work to see it through.
As the executive director of International Friendship Park,
Meet my brother-in-law Keith Peterson.
Fanestil spent years working to connect Americans and Mexicans with the cross-border park.
He has worked so hard to help integrate people on both sides of the border.
That work and friendship is something the organization will now miss.
Until next time. Thank you. Yes. September 2nd.
After decades of service to the park, Fanestil retires from his role as the executive director.
Micah.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, pleasure. Appreciate you being here. I have been racing. I never knew retiring was so much work.
And when he finally took a minute to reflect on his work, one thing remains.
What are you going to miss most?
The people. The people.
The friends turned family he made along the way will stick with him forever.
But I'll miss the day-to-day hands-on connection with people who I know love me and people who I love.
Now he passes the torch to Rosa Maria Hernandez.
I'm really looking forward to continuing the legacy that the leaders and John has paved the way for us to do.
As the new executive director of Friendship of International Friendship Park, Hernandez aims to reopen the U.S. side of the park.
These parks exist in Canada and other countries, so why not San Diego?
Communities on the U.S. and Mexico sides of the border found a friend in John Fanestil, and he hopes they can permanently mark those relationships with an open park on both sides of the border.
I think of it as an untold treasure in American history. International Friendship Park someday will be a place known around the world where the friendship between the peoples of the United States and Mexico is celebrated.
Organizers will continue their celebrations on the Mexico side of the park on Saturday with music and activities for families from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Reporting in downtown San Diego, I'm Dominic Lavenier. I'll send it back to you.